It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, after splitting their first two games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. And tonight, we get to see Mohamed Bamba. Tremendous size and strength, but also extremely bright, Kenny. Schools with the highest level academics offered him scholarships.
Wow, because he's a smart guy off the court who's still honoring his basketball IQ. I love that. I love that about guys. And you know, he's just one of the rare breeds of everything you want. He opposing defender, blocking shot, alters everything, and a great student.
And on the offensive end, very raw. Runs the floor very well. Needs to add a lot of strength, though.
Coming up shortly, it's the tip. We'll go courtside to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Well, Chris, tonight we see two teams with a lot of upside and still realizing what they can do, where their season can go.
Oh, it's a look into the future of the league, Kevin, and you gotta love it. It's always exciting to watch the young players develop.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now the 76ers with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Now here is Augustine. After the miss from Joel Embiid. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McConnell kicks to Covington. To the inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Augustine. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose and stolen by McConnell. Fast break Philadelphia. And Simmons slams it in.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Fournier against Redick. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the lip.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
So it's Orlando now after the Sixers pick up 2. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
Way to attack there and then create the contact. And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and doesn't force shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Greg, with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
Well, Kevin, he didn't outright say he was satisfied with his defense, but he did say that offense was important tonight. He told me numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good movement, good looks, and making some shots. That's our focus. We'll see if they can make that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Here's Covington, following the basket by Evan Fournier. Covington with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pick by Vucevic. Gordon, with no one around, buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got 5.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Here's Fournier. And finally they hit one. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Screen by Simmons. Fournier against Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray.
Look, Kevin, he's showing how dangerous he can be from there. Embiid's three-pointer, it continues to look better over time.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room and in practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles, and you have to remember your success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. And so how do you make sure you keep that focus? You pay attention to details, and especially the little things, and stick with the basics.
Good stuff. Here's Simmons, following the basket by Evan Fournier. Simmons passes to McConnell, and Redick kicks to Embiid. Screen by Simmons. Pass to McConnell. Shades over Fournier, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. And Orlando has possession. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Vucevic against Embiid. 14 feet away.
But terrific at keeping pace with his man. I mean, Embiid is solid at getting the hand up and contesting without fouling.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Pick by Vucevic. And the rejection by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Simmons. And it comes off the front of the rim. Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Vucevic a screen on Redick. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier in the corner. Shoots over Redick. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Simmons. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, the pass to McConnell. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando leading. Here's Gordon. With the second effort, and the layup is good. Gordon's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Covington at the top of the key. Embiid. And yes, it's good. He has 7. Here are the Magic now. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Hey, get your numbers up. I had to get my numbers.
So both teams making some changes here.
And let's take a look now at Joel Embiid's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in blocks, 7th in rebounding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. No good from Grant. The 76ers trail. Shamet, he's covered by Grant. Shamet. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The Magic again can't hit.
Can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. Can't pass that shot up.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
The way that this 76ers team can rotate and contest is a big strength for them. I mean, they have good length on the floor at all positions. I mean, they were one of the best teams in the league in terms of opponent field goal percentage last season.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Fultz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They now take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz showing he has the touch. Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Shamet. No good on the 3. The Magic shooting 45% from the field early. Grant outside. The dish to Gordon. And Simmons kicks to Grant. Clock at 4. Jumper off the screen. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Embiid the screen. Covington a screen on Grant. Shamet. Embiid trying to break loose. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Covington against Ross. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Saric. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Screen by Simmons. Grant kicks to Bamba. The pass to Simmons. Over Fultz. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. Saric with the screen for Fultz. Saric a screen on Gordon. Covington against Gordon. The high post shot. Tries again. Saric trying to break free, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 9.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Ross kicks to Bamba. Gordon with a screen on Covington. Here's Ross. Bamba passes to Gordon. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 11 points in the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Screen by Saric. Here's Fultz. And the three ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Willing to give up his body. Saric is a team-first guy who likes screening for his guys.
Grant outside. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Philadelphia on the break. Shamet and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
76ers, Amir Johnson.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Fultz. He has 5. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. Grant kicks to Gordon. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Gordon's got 13 points.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
The 76ers leading by 7. Robert Covington out there with Johnson. And there's Fultz. Then it's Mike Muscala. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's the screen. Shamet. Got a hand on it.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
That one goes. Count it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Kicks it to Fultz. Johnson with a screen on Simmons. Here's Fultz. Inside. And it's blocked by Gordon. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Grant outside. Outside, Simmons. No good on the triple. The 76ers lead. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 9.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Ross against Covington. Gordon a screen. Back to Ross. Dishes it to Grant. Clock at 6. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Pass to Fultz. There's the pick. Johnson with a screen on Simmons. They get the rebound. Johnson kicks to Covington. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 5. Simmons inside. Guarded by Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Simmons. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here's a look at some numbers for Simmons. Last season's performance for him averaged about 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
Muscala dishes to Fultz. No good from outside.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first. You know, Markelle Fultz had a rookie year that was up and down, to say the least. He missed so much time during the injury. I mean, he reworked his shot. He eventually came back right at the end of the season and got right back into the swing of things.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Ross with the steal. Here's Simmons. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead. And Chris, when Fultz came back and was healthy, you could see why he was taken first overall.
Just a very smart player with the ball, and creates space and chances with ease. I mean, he's great at stopping short on drives and dropping one in. His speed, his quickness, I think they're going to be hard to match for a long time. Oh, sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
And the shot goes in.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Gordon with the screen for Grant. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. Shamet, he's covered by Grant. Passes it to Fultz. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Now here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Covington. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
How hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Covington. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, it's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize in their different areas, rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing? Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Simmons, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Grant. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Simmons passes to Redick. Here's the screen. In the corner, Simmons with it. Outside, Redick. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. Muscala. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for the Magic.
Into the lineup for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Vucevic. His last outing with 20 points. Poked away. Isaac kicks to Augustine. Back to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. Great D that time from Redick. Floats one. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here is Augustine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Rebound by Muscala. The 76ers lead. There's the pick. McConnell kicks to Fultz. A floater. Pass to Muscala. Redick for 3. It's good from long range. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exceptional at shooting off the pass. Redick's rapid-fire release often comes in handy.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And here's Augustine after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Augustine.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. McConnell kicks to Redick for 3. Fournier pulls it down.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Bamba setting the pick for Augustine. And stolen by Simmons. There's the pass to McConnell. Muscala dishes to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Fournier. Now, here's Isaac, covered by Redick. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Sharch comes in for Fultz. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And so here's Orlando, trailing by 2.
76ers foul call.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, in recent years, C-Web, players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
Now think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. Or Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that Akeem, the Dream Olajuwon did it. But you think about it. You're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive, yeah.
The Magic shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. He hits both from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Simmons kicks to Saric. Embiid the screen. It's Redick on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. He's covered by McConnell. Augustine a screen on Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Fournier for 3. Saric grabs the board. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And threw the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Shot to end this cold run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
T.J. McConnell at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McConnell. So he gets them both. Here's Fournier. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte. Passes it to Bamba. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Simmons passes to Redick. Embiid the screen. Shot off the pick by Redick. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Back to Augustine. Right side Fournier. Bamba setting the pick for Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Fournier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Outside, Redick. Charge a screen on Fournier. Here's Redick. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass, play the role of the facilitator.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McConnell. Following the basket by Evan Fournier. McConnell kicks to Embiid. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Bamba.
Second team into the lineup for the Magic. Jonathan Simmons.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. Redick for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Isaac misses.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Charge inside. He's covered by Isaac. Embiid the screen. Outside, Simmons. Out to the wing. Fades back. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Embiid.
Now you got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. He's effective at scoring from it.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
That one misses. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Evan Fournier was the man in the first. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin. Really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
A statue of William Penn at the top of City Hall, welcoming you back to the historic city of Philadelphia. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
The 76ers trail by 6. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Orlando. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And without a doubt, the voice of this team, the face of this franchise, is center Joel Embiid. Chris, he's embraced it from the beginning.
The 76ers knocked it out the park when they took the risk of drafting Embiid. To have a star like Embiid be so personable, it's rare. I mean, he's practically the voice of the city at this point.
And he makes the first.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, I just love the way Embiid controls the game and asserts his will on the floor. He's so sound offensively and has a terrific inside-out game. And defensively, he'll always challenge a shooter or someone foolish enough to drive in him.
And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Fournier. Now here is Augustine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Gordon. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Vucevic against Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Covington, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Well, with Embiid, the inside-out game, you mentioned, Chris, he can take over with his skill set.
I like how calm and collective he is when he gets a player in the post. He doesn't need it on the block. If he gets the ball 10 feet away, he can still go to work. He looks great, whether he's facing up a defender or backing someone down.
And the basket is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Picked by Vucevic. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Isaac with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Vucevic. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Vucevic, no good on that one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. McConnell passes to Simmons. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
Orlando on D. A 2-point game.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
Off the inbound, no good. To the inside, Augustine. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. And it's Simmons penetrating. Pass to McConnell. Back to Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Now here's McConnell, guarded closely. Embiid the screen. Covington in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And here is Isaac. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Count it. Good. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Well, it's just an attitude, a way of life. You can't let people see you back down. Well, they take it as a sign of weakness and expect that treatment every time.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first free throw is good. You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Well, Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
dunk
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
Now, here's Fournier after the miss from Joel Embiid.
The reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
The Magic trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
had a chance to check out stats for DJ Augustine. Last season's performance for him, 15th in free throw percentage, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And let's again give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a torrid pace. He was operating in a steady groove all last season. The 76ers leading by 3. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Fournier. Now Fultz. He's got 9. Charge, a screen on Fournier. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the paint. Ross kicks to Fournier. Outside Gordon. For the tie. That shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Oh, that's all because of the persistence from Johnson, battling for the second chance bucket.
The Magic trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gordon a screen. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The 76ers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Simmons. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Fournier. And it's Grant in for Augustine. And he can't hit the second.
And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
Here's Simmons following the score by Aaron Gordon. Screen by Sharch. From beyond the arc, Ross grabs the board.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Right wing. Grant against Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And with Bamba, in addition to his crazy length, you also get a player who's extremely smart.
How about getting scholarship offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard? You can see him thinking on the court. He's deliberate in the things that he does. Bright, bright future ahead for him.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the middle. It's tipped. And Muscala kicks to Simmons. Charge a screen on Grant. Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 3. Grant outside. Screen by Simmons. Simmons. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got 6 points.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Charge a screen on Grant. Got a piece of it. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Feeds it to Ross. Gordon a screen. Knocks it loose. Grant dishes to Gordon. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And Saric kicks to Simmons. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
He hits the second from the line. Orlando trailing here. Here's Grant. Kicks it to Bamba. Gordon a screen. And a wide open look for Simmons. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Muscala, the pass to Saric. Screen by Simmons. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gordon dishes to Simmons. Grant outside. And the pass to Ross. Simmons a screen on Saric. Here's Ross. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now a 3-point Magic lead. Now here's Fultz. Guarded closely. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for your 76ers, Markelle Fultz. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Fultz.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
And the 76ers making a change here. Covington's checked in. And so he hits both. Orlando leading. Now here's Grant. Gordon with the screen for Grant. Pass to Gordon. Over Saric. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bucket is good. And that's 17 points for Ben Simmons.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Grant kicks to Simmons. Got a hand on it. Outside, Simmons. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And free throw shooting has been an issue all game.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ross. And that one misses. The Magic trail by 3. Takes the 3. Simmons pulls it in. 1:33 left to play in the third. Now here's Covington. He's covered by Isaac. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Amir Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And we're looking at the last ever Prep to Pros draftee. I mean, Amir Johnson taken 56 overall by Detroit in 2005. He's been in the league over a decade now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Redick is checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Grant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And superb at positioning himself on the offensive glass. Bamba's length is a big reason he gets these putback jams.
Johnson the screen, and Redick kicks to Johnson. Redick against Simmons, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Amir Johnson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Orlando's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. The 76ers lead. Sharge inside. He's against Gordon. The shot by Sharge, no good. The Magic shooting a troubling 38% in the 3rd. Not the finest work of this offense. The feed to Bamba. Passes it to Grant. And stolen by Redick. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Redick against Simmons. Outside, Redick. Over Simmons. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Covington at the 3 and Sharge at the 4. J.J. Redick is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now the 76ers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sharge passes to McConnell. Sharge against Gordon. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Orlando trailing here. Gordon with the screen for Grant. Over in the corner, Isaac. Pass to Gordon. Over McConnell. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Embiid. And Sharge kicks to Covington. Stolen by Grant. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Isaac's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Back to McConnell. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gordon with a screen on Covington. And the pass to Grant. Outside Gordon to take the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing guys.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Dario Saric. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Gordon. 8 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And not much else you can do. I mean, you can contest Bamba's shot, but most times he's just a little longer.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Embiid the screen. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Covington. No good there. The Magic go the other way with it. Down low. Bamba throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Fournier comes in for Simmons. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jaren Grant. And the free throw, no good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Now here's Covington. To the paint. Embiid, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Augustine with it. He's covered by McConnell. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. He kicks to Fournier. Pass to Bamba. 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Good D by Embiid. Saric outside. Passes it to McConnell. Embiid the screen. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Redick with the bucket.
Now, what I like about Redick is how much he believes in himself. Skilled at capitalizing with the flow.
Redick against Fournier. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's Bamba. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Bamba. The 76ers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Augustine with the steal. To the middle. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Embiid.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
And here's Covington from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Fournier. Redick with the double team. Some solid defense from Saric. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Covington passes to McConnell. Back to Covington. Embiid the screen. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Magic on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Embiid. Magnificent rejection. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 3. Here's McConnell. And the 3 off target.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Covington. The 76ers trail by 3. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by McConnell. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the screen. Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely. From deep. Fournier's shot is off. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Buries it down low.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. In the corner, Bamba with it. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. Now, here's Covington. He's covered by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Saric. And the Magic making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Here's Embiid. Ring shot on the way. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Launches a 3. Orlando moving the ball around. Covington with the steal. To the inside. Embiid trying to break loose. And McConnell gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 1. The Magic shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Augustine passes to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Fournier. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Embiid. He dishes it to Covington. That one good for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fournier goes in. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Showing some guts. Taking a guy who towers over him and still laying it up.
McConnell kicks to Covington. Simmons with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half. And now he's the man for them.
Now here's Gordon. Down low. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Simmons. Kicks it to Covington. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Gordon. Bullseye! Gordon's got 19 points.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
That's good from Simmons. Augustine with it. Outside Fournier. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Fournier nails both of them. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic over Embiid. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Philadelphia is shooting 43% from the field. Covington passes to Embiid. To the middle. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Deflects the pass. Embiid with the steal. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Pass to Reddick. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Lock at 6. Over Gordon. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 9 points in the quarter.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the dunk by Embiid.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Here's Vucevic. Yes!
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And that's an intentional foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Hangs in the air, and Redick the bucket on the assist by McConnell. And the 76ers lead by 6. Here are the Magic now.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Redick. And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia, J.J. Redick. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, look, an outstanding role player. Redick is an incredible sniper who feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Here's the three. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.